Hello viewers, welcome back to another weekend episode. This is my first video in 2024. Hope you all are doing good. Today I am coming to you with one of my favorite Sri Lankan recipes, Mani Pittu with Babath Curry and Kadala Curry. I have already shared the Mani Pittu recipe some time ago. Many South Asians are familiar with Puttu and Babath Curry, and you can enjoy Mani Pittu for breakfast, lunch or dinner, and trust me, it is so delicious and easy to make at home. If I encourage you to try it. Subscribe to Nazeema's Taste of Home. Press the bell icon for latest updates. I'm going to steam all-purpose flour, and this is a store-bought packet, so I'm going to place it in the steamer. Now the water is boiling, so place the steamer and steam it for 45 minutes on high flame. And now after 45 minutes you can feel the aroma. Now work fast and remove the bag from the flour and crush it with a rolling pin or whatever available. And now quickly sift this to a bowl, and you will have lot of extra lumps. I'm going to put this into a mixie jar and grind it and sift it again, so that way the work is really easy. And now you have steamed all-purpose flour in no time. You can use this for idiyappam, Mani Pittu or even Jaffna dosa. If you are using this after a long time, you can refrigerate it, or you can still store it in the room temperature for a few days and use whenever you want. Today we are at the butcher shop to get some beef tripe, or we call it Baabath. So today I am planning to cook Babath curry and make some Mani Pittu, and I'll show you how to make this Babath curry and Mani Pittu. In Sri Lanka, we usually cook Baabath with the intestines, or we call it Kodal Baabath. But here, unfortunately, today it was not available, so I was able to get only Baabath. This is cleaned and cut in portions. I'm going to chop into slightly larger pieces because when you cook it, they shrink and become really small, which I don't like. So I'm going to cut in larger size and rinse it few times and drain the water completely, and let's see how to make this delicious Babath curry. Heat a pressure cooker and add some oil. When the oil heats up, add 1 cinnamon stick and about 3 cardamoms and trumpet, a handful of curry leaves, 1 onion finely chopped, 2 tablespoons of ginger and garlic, about 2 to 3 green chilies, and saute for about 2 to 3 minutes. And here I am adding 2 large tomatoes and saute it for a couple of minutes, and then add 1 tablespoon red chili powder, 1 teaspoon turmeric powder, salt as needed, and saute the chili powder in the oil for about 2 to 3 minutes to get a nice color. And then let's add 2 tablespoons of coriander powder, 1 teaspoon garam masala powder, 1 teaspoon Sri Lankan curry powder, and add it to the onion mixture and saute for another 1 or 2 minutes. Add a tablespoon of water to cook the spices, and then let's add the rinsed Baabath. And now mix the Baabath with the spices really well, and then just put a lid on. And now after about 5 minutes the water has come out. Now I'm going to add a very little water and pressure cook this for about half an hour for about 8 to 10 whistles, and now this delicious Babath curry is ready. Now let's make the Mani Pittu. I'm going to measure 4 cups of steamed all-purpose flour and sift it to a bowl. If you are familiar with string hoppers or idiyappam, if you have the molds to make them at home, your life will be much easier to make Mani Pittu at home. 2 teaspoons of salt and give a good mix. And now you need warm water to make the Mani Pittu. Please note that the water should not be boiling or room temperature. You want it hot and steamy, and you will mix it all up until it gets the consistency of idiyappam dough. Gradually pour in the hot water and keep stirring it around with the wooden spoon and form into a soft and sticky but manageable dough. While it is still hot, I am going to use my hands to knead it to a fine dough for about 2 to 3 minutes until you get a very soft consistency just like this. Now comes the fun part. You plop that dough into this idiyappam maker and use the disc with larger holes. Take a log of the dough and add it to the idiyappam maker. Close it with lid and keep it ready. Do not let this dough to dry out. Now let's get the flat workstation ready and start making the Mani Pittu scatters. Lay a paper into a tray and then spread some flour just like this, and then press through the mold and scatter over the flour surface like so. So just to avoid sticking, you could even use a kitchen scissors or knife and cut them through. I am using a dough cutter. Rub more flour over the thick scattered broken noodles like Mani Pittu using your hands, because this dough is still sticky and it may need more flouring to stay without forming into clumps. Now transfer this into a larger sieve and move it around to get rid of excess flour, and this helps break the larger pieces into perfect size ones just like this. Now repeat the process with the rest of the flour and the dough, and now you will have some practice, and now rest of the dough is going to be very easy for you. Now look at this Mani Pittu granules, and they are so easy to handle. Now gently place the pieces into the Pittu steamer and place this on the top of the bottom part, which is filled with boiling water. Let it boil on a stove top for 3 to 5 minutes. Now slowly poke the Mani Pittu log out onto a plate and then repeat the process with the rest. Now I am going to make the Kadala curry or the chickpea curry. Heat a pan and add some oil. When the oil heats up, add some red chili pieces along with a teaspoon of mustard seeds, curry leaves and some rampe, and 1 large onion finely chopped, ginger and garlic paste. Give it a good mix and saute for about 2 minutes. Add 2 to 3 green chilies along with 1 medium sized tomato finely chopped. Half teaspoon turmeric powder, half teaspoon red chili powder, half teaspoon garam masala powder along with salt, and give it a good mix and cook it for further 1 or 2 minutes, and then add 1 cup of boiled chickpeas. I have already soaked this and pressure cooked this and kept it aside. Cover it and cook it for further 2 minutes. Meanwhile, I have removed about 1/4 cup of boiled chickpeas. Add it to a blender jar, add about 2 to 3 tablespoons of water and grind it to a fine paste just like this. Now the chickpeas has sauteed well. Let's add the ground chickpea paste along with half a cup of coconut milk and leave it to boil, and now let's remove it, and now the Kadala curry is ready. Now comes the fun part. I am finally going to serve this delicious dinner tonight. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you like this video, please share it with your friends and family. Spread the joy of cooking. See you soon with another interesting recipe. Thanks for watching. See you later.